Hi, my name is Andy and I will teach you how to trade the grid or with the grid. Well, many consider trading with the grid a method to manage an open trade and to manage the money basically. Trading in the grid strategy manner, it's actually a trading strategy itself. So I'm going to explain how to do this manually and also how to do it automatically by using an expert advisor. So let's see first how to trade the grid manually and then how to trade the grid using an expert advisor. Now, basically in a nutshell, trading with the grid means that you have to open multiple trades in the direction of the price if the price goes in your favor and if your previous trades are positive. So let's take this chart for example. We have a downtrend. I think it's quite obvious. So the price is going down. We should focus on selling. Assuming that we have opened this trade right here, this pinkish line, and as soon as we can see that the price goes in our favor and it is possible to set a break even for the first trade, then we should focus on opening the second. And this can be, since we are trading manually, it can be based on the trading signals. As we can see, the price is forming this nice swings. I won't go too much into trading with the trend, but I will probably open another trade right here somewhere. And this will be the second trade. And then as soon as the price will again continue to go in my favor and a break even, it will be possible for the second trade. So that one will have the stop loss right here. Then I will also move the stop loss for the first trade at the same level right here. And then I will focus on opening the third trade, because at this point I have had this profit from the first trade that already went in profit from here, from the opening level until the break even, obviously. And also the second trade will not close in loss anyway because we have the break even. So it's time to focus on the third trade, and the third trade will probably be open right here. And the same we'll do with the stop loss. As soon as the price will continue to go in our favor, we will drag the stop losses of the first trade, the second trade, and set the break even for the third trade at these levels. This way we'll have profit from the first trade. We'll have profit from the second trade, and we will have the profit or no loss from the third trade because it will have a break even right here. And so on. We will go and we will keep opening trades until the price will reverse and will eventually hit the stop losses and close 1, 2, 3 multiple trades, hopefully in profit, and maybe one in a loss, the last one, or if you are lucky, it will close the last one by hitting the break-even stop loss. And this is in a nutshell how to trade with the grid in profit. So as you have seen, trading with the grids or trading the grid strategy combines very well with trading with the trend. However, we are not always monitoring the chart, and trading with the grid doesn't necessarily depend on the trend. And how it usually goes for most of the traders is something like this. Let me move the chart a little to give more space to the demonstration right here. So let's say the price is right here. At this point, the classic trading with the grid will place pending orders. So assuming we don't know or we have absolutely no idea where the price will go, we will place pending sales, and we'll have pending short pending trades that will be placed at a distance a certain distance from each other that the trader will determine, and after that will instruct the expert advisor, or can do this manually. So all this will be sales, pending sales. So we will try to sell here, try to sell here, try to sell here, and so on. And if we have if we think that the price will really go in our favor, if we really fall and we'll start a downtrend, then we can also increase the lot size for this trade. So let's say we start from 0.5 lot size. Maybe you want the second trade to be 0.6 and the third one to be 0.7 and so on. On the same idea, you might want to decrease the lot size if you think that we might not have a very strong trend after all, downtrend. And we will do similar with the pending buys, since the price will be somewhere in the middle between these trades, and we will place maybe the same number for pending buys at the same distance from each other. And again, we will consider the lot size, either increasing, decreasing lot size, or why not exactly the same. And the strategy will be basically the same. If the price will go in our favor, or in any of the directions in this case, let's say if the price will go up, then we will place those stop loss for the first trade as soon as the price will hit the second trade, or even before the break even, I mean, and so on. We will move the break evens and the stop losses for each trade as soon as the next trade will open. And at the end, well, the expert advisor or the trader manually will close multiple trades in profit, and again, maybe one in loss or one with a very short profit, depending on the price action. So as you can see, trading with the grid, it's not very hard. It's not hard to do. It's more complicated, and it takes more time to to place the pending orders, to determine the distance between them and the lot size and so on. And this will lead me to the second part of the video, how to trade with the grid using an expert advisor, which is it will obviously take less time trading, and I think it will also increase your chances of profit because of the multiple options that the expert advisor has compared to trading manually. Now, I'm going to be using for this demonstration an RobotFX expert advisor called simply the Grid EA or the Grid Expert Advisor, and you can download this for free. Try it on your demo account. And do mind, it is fully functional, but it will work only on your demo accounts. If you like to use it on your live account, you will have to purchase it. But if you continue to watch this video, I will also show you a coupon to make your purchase much lighter and much easier. And also, I will say right now that you can join the affiliate system and get any RobotFX expert advisor for free. Just earn enough money to get it for free. Now let's go to the expert advisor and see what it does compared with trading manually, and why trading using this expert advisor is actually better than trading manually. And for that, I'm going to explain the settings one by one, and after that I will also show you a demonstration in the strategy tester to see how the expert advisor works. So before I start explaining the settings and what this expert advisor does, please do mind that these are also explained on the expert advisor's webpage. In detail, all the inputs are explained and how the expert advisor works, also screenshots and this video and many others. Now let's go to the chart and see what the expert advisor can do and cannot do by explaining the settings. First of all, we have the option to enter the client email, and you should leave this as it is, as the expert advisor doesn't matter about this field if you are using it on a demo account. Otherwise, if you have already purchased the expert advisor and you are using your live licensed version, then you will have to enter here your client email, which is the email we have delivered the expert advisor to, basically. Next in the settings, we are the money management settings. We start with the enable or disable the lot size management. If it is set to false, when the expert advisor, you will use the lot size as the fixed value that you will enter here. In this case, $0.01, 1 cent per lot size. If, however, you want to use the money management, set this to true, and the expert advisor will use this value, percentage of equity to trade, to determine the lot size. 0.01 is probably too much. Again, it depends on how much money you have and how much you are willing to lose, as Forex trading works. Now we have the possibility to disable the stop loss and the take profit by simply setting this to false, enable stop loss and take profit. However, if you want to use them, make sure it is set to true and that you enter your desired values for stop loss and take profit. They are in pips in the next inputs below. We can also restrict the maximum number of open trades at the same time on the same chart, and I suggest you make use of this. Don't set it too high. Make sure you have again enough money in your account to trade this, and also use this as a limit to restrict the the losses, just in case the price will not go in your favor. So don't abuse it. There's a possibility to set a minimum profit. In this example of mine is set to 10 cents, $0.1. It is in dollars. I will explain what it does later, and the slippage, which is in pips, and it's self-explanatory. And after that, we have the grid settings and also the hedge settings. And from here on, we have what differentiates this expert advisor from other expert advisors or from trading with the trend manually, and what makes it so special. First of all, we have the grid level, which is well, it is self-explanatory. It is the distance between the open trades of the same kind. So in my example, it's 15 pips. Next, we have the lot size multiplier for the grid trades. This is set to 0.8%. What does it mean? Let's make it easier to understand. Let's make it 0.5. That means that the lot size will decrease. So basically, if this will be the first trade, assuming that the price will go in our favor, it will be a buy. If this will open with a lot size of 1, then the second buy will have a lot size of 1, previous lot size, right, multiplied by 0.5, which is basically 0.5, so it will go half of that. Again, if the price will still continue to go in our favor, we will use the multiplier again, and so on. So this is what the lot size multiplier does. Obviously, if you set it to 1, then we will have a fixed lot size for all grid trades of the same kind. We have the possibility to limit the maximum trades of the same type. So by setting this to 5, it means that we will have only 5 trades, only 5 buys and 5 sells, and we'll go to sales immediately on the chart at the same time, and this comes before the maximum open, or actually either of them comes before the other. If this is reached, then the expert advisor will not be able to place any other trades. So if we make it 10 right here, maximum open orders, it applies to both buys and sells, and in that case we might want to divide it by 2, because we will have buys and sells if you want to have the same number of trades of each type. So right now we allow the expert advisor with these settings to open a maximum number of 10 trades, both buy and sells, and that means 5 buys and 5 trades. And next we have the possibility to enable or disable hedging, and by enabling hedging, that means that we want the expert advisor as soon as it will open a trade, we want the expert advisor to start hedge, to place opposite trades which will be pending sells, assuming the expert advisor will open this trade right here, and we want them to open, and it will place the same number of trades, which will be 5 according to our seconds previously. The difference will be, this will be pending sells. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, and so on until 5, and it will open these trades at the 50 pips distance. So this will be the first trade open, right? It will open place the pending sells starting from the 50 pips distance away from the first open trades, and this is this value right here, the hedging distance in pips. It's basically the distance where it will place the first opposite trades in case it will open a normal trade. So from 50 pips away, it will place the grid of opposite trades, of hedging trades. And we also have a lot size multiplier for the hedging trades, which can be different than the lot size multiplier for the grid trades, for the initial trades, let's say. Sorry. So if the expert advisor will use this with this multiplier for the buys, it will instead use this multiplier for the pending sells on my ugly example right here. Now, and this was about the grid itself. And then we have the entry settings. As I've said, this makes this expert advisor different than other expert advisor because instead of placing pending buys and pending sells randomly, it actually determines the entry based on the stochastic and the moving average indicator, and it can be used to trade with the trend very successfully. So about the trades themselves, there are two criteria that determine the entry, the trading signal. And one of them is the signal itself, which is given by the stochastic indicator, also attached on the chart here at the bottom of it, in a separate window. And the second one is the trend detector, which is given by a moving average. I'm going to start with the moving average because it's faster to explain. In my settings, in this example, the moving average is set to 365. Smoothed, it can be, by the way, any other kind of moving average, exponential, simple, and so on. These values can be changed. So what basically it means is if the price is under the moving average, then the expert advisor will be allowed to sell, and it will open only sell signals if there will be a sell signal determined by the stochastic indicator, and it will ignore all the buy signals. So if we zoom out the chart, we can see that at least for this chart, EURUSD H1, at the moment of shooting this video, this moving average does a pretty good job in determining the trend. So we had an uptrend before, and somewhere in this area the trend changed. It broke under, or it dropped under this line, right? And it changed, and now we have a downtrend. Without going too much into how to trade with the trend, let's see the trading signal. And the trading signal is given by the stochastic crosses, the cross between the green and the red line of the stochastic indicator, that happen above or below in the overbought and oversold area. And on the indicator, sorry, on the expert advisor itself, in the expert advisor itself, we can enter the stochastic settings that we want. Again, the method, simple, exponential, and so on applies to close, low, high, etc. And we can also determine the overbought and oversold areas. And basically, we are instructing the stochastic to, with my settings, to buy under the 30 level, which is the line right here. This is the 30 line. And to sell only above the 70 level, which is the other line, which is the one right here. I'm going to make them solid lines to be more visible. So basically, I want the expert advisor to open a sell whenever the stochastic line, stochastic moving averages cross above this line, the 70 level line right here, because this is the moment when the price, as you can see, it's moving up and down, creating these nice swings. And this is the moment when I want to enter a trade, when the price creates this move, this swing up, and then it resumes reversing. So as trading with the trend goes, I would like to open the first trade when this moment happens, somewhere in this area. What else needs to be said about this? So basically, we had, since the trend changed, we had a valid signal. One signal, it's about to happen right now. We had a valid signal before right here on this line. So somewhere in this area, the expert advisor would have opened a trade if the MetaTrader was open itself. and running. Another one is right here. So this would have been another valid entry signal for sell. And again, another one somewhere here. It's not clear right now. Somewhere here. And then one more here. This one is not clear because I'm not sure the price was above the moving average. So we're gonna ignore that one. Right, so as you can see, we have had a good trade right here, another good trade, very good trade right here. The one started in this area, one about to happen, and this one right here, again, a good trade. Of course, now it depends also on the stop loss that we're using. And I've made quite a mess on this chart. So these are pretty much the entry signals. And next in the settings, we have the trade closing settings, which is basically the break-even, the trailing stop. These are self-explanatory, they are values in pips. And also the option to close a basket of trades at minimum profit. And the minimum profit was the one I said I will explain about it later. It is set to 10 cents right now, $0.1, and it means that whenever we have more opposite trades on the chart, as in buys and sells, the expert advisor will attempt to close those trades when their profits will reach this amount right here. I personally use it as a profit break even because I don't like and I don't want to have opposite trades on the chart. So as soon as our profits will reach, obviously one of them will lose money and the other ones will make profit. As soon as the profit will reach, let's say 0, to make it more explicit, then I'll be happy to close all of them so I can focus, or let the expert advisor focus on spot the next trade entry. So this is what closed baskets and minimum profit does. There's a possibility to enable the comments on the chart, to display the comments on the chart, which is this information right here about the broker, the trading limitation, tick size, and so on, leverage, balance, etc., etc. Obviously, you can set it to false if you want a clear chart, and the possibility to set a magic number. So if you want to trade on the same chart again using the same expert advisor, open another EURUSD chart, and you will have to change this magic number so it will be different on every similar chart. And the last one in the settings is the possibility to add comments to trades opened and managed by this expert advisor. By default, it's the RobotFX.org website, but it can be anything else that will help you identify the trades opened by this EA. For example, Euro, USD, H1, and only that. So this is all about the settings, and I hope by explaining them I've also demonstrated that it is better to use this expert advisor than trading the grid manually. Now, since you have watched so far, I'm going to reveal you the coupon that I have promised to make the purchase easier in case you decide to purchase it, and so you can trade on live account. So thank you for watching so far, and this is the coupon code if you want to use it. We use Stripe to for our payment. We also use PayPal, but the coupon code applies only to Stripe. So if you want to use it, if you want a discount, pay by Stripe and enter YT video 10, and this is the coupon code that will give you a 10% discount. Now I'm going to show you with the strategy tester and let's see what the expert advisor can do in the tester. The results are, I'm not going to focus on the results too much. I just want you to see how the expert advisor trades according to the trend and how it opens, it closes the trades, it manages them, and so on. Alright, so let's do the test now. Notice that I'm using the open prices only. This is because I want a faster test. Obviously, if you want to test this yourself, you download it, you will have to choose every tick, which is more precise. Right now, let's leave it like this. These are the expert advisor settings that I'm going to use for this test. I have also changed the stochastic to reflect these settings, so you will see where the expert advisor enters trades based on the stochastic signal. Let's go. I forgot to mention that I have replaced the moving average, the trend moving average from the chart, the 365 moving average. Right, I removed it from here as well. With these candles, their colors reflect the position of the price regarding the moving average. So if the candles are green, it means that the moving average is the price is above the moving average, and the expert advisor will obviously buy. Otherwise, it means the opposite. Right now, the expert advisor, if there is a signal, it will be allowed to sell. Another short break here, and then I will let the expert advisor do its job. Let's see this trade, for example. We can see that the expert advisor placed the first trade, which is a buy according to the stochastic signal, and there were two levels for the stochastic, right? And after that, immediately he placed the grid trades and also the hedging trades at the distance set within the expert advisor. So trading with the trend, we are buying when the stochastic is oversold and selling when the stochastic is overbought above the levels of 50 and oversold under the level of 40. All right, let's continue. And the same thing is happening right here, only that now we have a sell. Carry on with the test. I have set the speed of the tester to 29. I'm going to leave it to 29. If it is too fast or too slow, please use the speed settings within the YouTube player, video player. As you can see, I'm testing the entire previous year, 2022, from the beginning of the year until the 31st of December 2022. I've let the symbol USD Japanese yen. I guess that's not relevant since we are just trying to figure out how the expert advisor works, right? So any symbol will do for this purpose. Notice that when the expert advisor closes its trades, it also deletes the pending orders. These don't remain on the chart. Don't remain open, place pending orders, pardon me. So the expert advisor will open the next grid without interference from the previous orders. Basically, every grid, it's a fresh start. It's a new strategy. This was a good trade right here with all 4 buys profitable. It's not going very well, but it's not dead either so far. Anyway, these are the settings We should not rely on the settings from the strategy tester, as I said. Regardless of the result of the testing, it will not prove, and it will never prove that an expert advisor is or will be actually profitable in the future. So that's simply because what happened on the chart in 2022 will not happen exactly the same in 2023. So whatever expert advisor you are testing, you will have to tweak the settings and to adjust the settings based on the current situation, based on the price, the action price at that moment, and whatever financial or important news will happen. And also, of course, regarding on the time frame you are trading, the chart, your lot size, your equity, your risk appetite, and so on. All this summarized in, I guess, in 2 words, which is trading skills, I suppose. So do not just apply these settings, let's say, on your chart that you are trading right now, and wait for let the expert advisor do his job. Also a good chance to remind traders with the strategy tester, it's meant to test functionality and not profitability. And therefore, I underline what I have said before, the results of the test will prove nothing. They will just show how the expert advisor works and how it was designed to work. Although I have to say, so far it goes very well. Anyhow, ignore the results. I am a fan of the stochastic indicator. I think the stochastic it's a very good indicator, an oscillator to determine the entries of the trades and also the exits if used for that purpose. So stochastic is doing a great job in this situation. Or in any trading situation. If used properly, of course. Middle of the year. Well, still very well. Okay, nothing here interests us. And the lot size reached huge values that will probably not happen in real life. Unless, of course, the broker will allow that lot size. Okay. See how the expert advisor limited its where's the mouse? Limited the number of trades it placed. It started with 4, and in the expert advisor there is set as 4, if I remember well. And now there are 3, and I think soon there will be 2. Right here there are 2, and that is because the lot size of the the lot size of the next trade would have been above the broker's limitation. Probably it's $100. So if this pending order is $79.70, this one is 95, and the third one would have been more than 100 probably. So that's why the expert advisor was not allowed to, couldn't place another pending order. And the same it will be with the buys. It's a broker limitation, not it's nothing wrong with the expert advisor. It doesn't seem to affect functionality in any way though, and it really doesn't. But if that happens, you will know that you have to decrease the lot size in the expert advisor settings. Three-quarters of the year, you have already entered September. $900,000 in 3 months. Things will be more than perfect if this will happen in real life as well, real trading. Beginning of October, 3 more months, and are still going well. Right now we have so much equity, so much profit accumulated that the expert advisor is not being. It will reach the broker limit, so it's not even able to place the hedging grid anymore. As you can see here, was able to place only one trade. I think I have explained everything, how to trade the grid and how to trade the grid using the Grid Expert Advisor. If you think this is a trading strategy for you or you'd like to try it, then go to the RobotFX.org website and click the download button and download download the Expert Advisor and then try it on your demo account. It is not limited in any way except for the fact that it will trade on demo accounts as well. And exactly as it will trade on your live account. And if you decide to purchase it to trade on your live account, do use the coupon that I have shown you previously in the video, and it will make your purchase lighter. Thank you for watching and good luck trading.